Yo, what's going on? I'm going to show you how this one thing you can do starting today will change your life, guaranteed. It'll help you lose weight, it'll help you feel better, much more energy throughout the day, and it's just overall amazing for your well-being. And I know it may sound too good to be true, but today I'm going to show you how just going to bed 30 minutes earlier can help you out with all these things and much more, believe it or not. My name's Joaquin. I've been an online coach for about 10 years now. It's crazy how fast time flies. And I came out with this checklist that I give away to some potential clients, and they saw some results, right? But we received some feedback that they were wondering how this works in their specific situation. So that's when I decided to start this YouTube channel and this series where we're going to go through these 10 action items and go ahead and give you some more nuance and how you can start implementing these changes without any excuses anymore, right? So we're going to go ahead and give this to you if you want it. Just go ahead and let me know. But today we're going to go ahead and talk about the importance of just going to bed 30 minutes sooner and how it can really help a ton for losing weight. Let's get it started. But before we jump into the actionable steps that you guys can start taking today, let's go ahead and talk about the benefits. First and foremost, you don't understand how underrated sleep is in this space of fitness and health, right? It is so crucial and important for regulating hormones, for just feeling better, handling stress better. And to me, one of the most underrated ones is just how much it can elevate your physical performance at the gym. So these are all crucial things that you guys should be thinking about for benefits of sleeping 30 minutes earlier. So you're doing all these changes already. So you want to set yourself up for success by giving you the best possible chance to actually stick with these changes. And the better you sleep, the better you feel throughout the day. The better you feel throughout the day, the more odds are that you're going to go ahead and start implementing these changes, making them habits so they can stick with you forever. And boom, before you know it, it's going to be so easy for the fat just to come off because you're changing who you are as a person and you're actually instilling these habits into your life instead of just following a dumb diet or a crazy extreme workout program that doesn't have you and your goals in mind. So now that I gave you some reasons why it's so important, let's go ahead and jump into the 3 actionable steps. Number 1, and I think where everyone should begin, is to have a nighttime routine alarm. I'm sure you have an alarm to wake up, and you need an alarm to go ahead and remind you to start your nighttime routine so you can go to bed 30 minutes earlier. Let's use that example of you going to bed around 11:30. So you want to now go to bed at 11 p.m., right? So for 10:30, we're going to set an alarm to go ahead and start winding down. And that's where everyone's a little bit different. You might like certain things, I might do something. And if you guys want a video on my nighttime routine, we can go ahead and get that up for you guys. But for now, I just want you to start triggering that in your brain. Hey, at 10:30, it's time to wind down to go to bed at 11. So action step number 2, you might not be able to do until tomorrow morning, but that's okay. And this is just to get direct sunlight within 30 minutes of an hour of waking up. Believe me, this helps control your internal clock and it gives you so much energy and boosts your mood throughout the day. And it's going to make it so much easier for you to fall asleep. Action step number 3 is very important. You have to try to keep a consistent sleep schedule. I understand life happens sometimes. Sometimes it's good things, sometimes it's bad things, and it gets us out of whack. That's okay. But for 90% of the time, we should try to keep a consistent schedule, yes, including the weekends. Now, if you want to sleep in for an hour and a half, maybe over the weekends, that's not going to be the end of it. But I'm talking about going to bed at 1 a.m., waking up at 6 a.m., and then going to bed at 10 a.m. and waking up at noon. You know, those giant swings are not good. You want to be consistent. And talking about consistency, you want to keep that across the board for all of these action steps. Because if you're not consistent, your body's not going to acclimate to them and they're not going to become a habit. And it's just going to feel hard. You're always going to feel some sort of resistance. My goal is for you to implement these 3 things and it become habitual. That way you don't have to worry about them anymore. You know how like brushing your teeth or, backing up from the driveway. You're not really worried about those things anymore. You just do them. And if you do these 3 things, I promise you the fat is just going to fall off. You're going to feel better, less stress, and you're just overall going to be a badass. So I want you to think about these small changes like compound interest. You're putting into them right now and you might not feel the changes, but believe me, in a few weeks, a few months, and a few years, it's just going to change the game for you. So if you didn't check out the previous video on how to add 2,500 steps easily and all the benefits on that, make sure to check that out. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know. Any feedback, let me know. I'm enjoying doing these. I've received some great feedback. Believe me, I know you can change your habits to live a happy and healthy life. Catch you guys later. Peace.